Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chesswise. Today we are at the next topic, that is the indicators of attack, and we are continuing with our ongoing topic of indicators of attack. Today we will talk about the barrier. What is a barrier? We know whenever pieces want to reach some place, they need files and diagonals, which are called the line of communication or correspondence. Barrier is a concept which is like interference, but it acts for a longer duration. Barrier means not only using the pieces to block or occupy the squares, but from a distance they can control squares, so the opponent's pieces don't shift to the other part of the board. So that is the kind of barrier which white creates in this position. So those squares or the points become very important. Like here, if white conducts a kingside attack, we would see many a times the bishop would want to come from e4 to h7. The queen would like to get transferred to the king side by moving the f pawns. Bishop might want to, after f5, come bf6, bg7. So these are the central squares here which are acting like a transferring place for the pieces. The concept of barrier becomes very important, which helps us identify on which squares the sacrifice can be given or the sacrifice can occur. So in this position it was white to play. White is already ahead in development. Black's king is badly placed. White wants one more piece to attack on h7, and it's not very easy to get through. Instead e5 will just allow de perhaps. So white first makes a point or square in this case for his piece to transfer to the king side. So he identifies the square e5 as the point of transferring for his pieces, and white starts with the sacrifice knight d5. Firstly, what this knight does, it will obstruct this b7 bishop forever perhaps. After e takes d5, we are snatching the f5 square from black's control. So there will be nf5, threat is qg4 followed by qg7 mate. So king h8 forced. Now e takes d5, see attacking e7, and as soon as bd8 is played, we see white not only opened lines for himself but also blocked black's pieces from getting towards the black king. And now a small and elegant combination finishes the game. qg4, rook g8, and simple yet strong rook e8. There is no difference to qg7 and qg8 mates, so the position is lost. So black cannot take the sacrifice on d5. In the game, black played qd8. White doesn't stop himself at this. He goes with the another sack, knight f5. Now things have gone already out of black's control. e7 and qg4, qg7 check. Both are threatened. So it's compulsory to take the knight on f5. So e takes f5, e takes f5, and now again we see black is under serious problem. Firstly, e7 is attacked and white has a very simple threat. Let's say bd5, bd5, rook a7. Then white has the very strong rook e4. This rook lift or rook shift, as it is called, is winning instantly. There is no defense to rook h4. See, all this is possible because of the inability of the f pawn to move. If the f pawn moved to f5, then the g4 square or the h4 square by the bishop would have got controlled, and white's attack would have not been possible this easily. So this barrier created by f5 and d5 have put all these pieces on the queen side to forcibly remain there. For this very same reason, black couldn't play the move rook e8, because after rook e8, now just rook e4, bishop d5, then rook h4, and there is no defense to mate on h7. Black played king h8, and now simply knight takes e7. White's attack is conclusive and black tries to save himself. Let's see. Bishop takes g2, and white goes with the very strong qh6. It's almost game over. Threat is queen f6 checkmate. So black goes knight d7, and now white finds another tactical move, knight g6. Black has somehow managed to stop the move rook e4 and there is no instant mate here, but white gains material and he enters into an endgame. See the picturesque position arising after f takes g6. When after f takes g6, in spite of being 2 pieces down, white is able to win by force. Rook f7 is not possible, queen e7 is not possible, and there is no other way to defend queen h7 mate. Rook f7, gf7 is simply lost. Rook e8 is threatened, and so is kg2. Black plays kg8. Now fg6 is a threat. Knight f4, idea knight h5 can be met by the move bishop f3. So white decides to trade pieces and enter into a winning endgame. He plays knight f8, queen takes f8, queen takes f8, king f8 and kg2. White is not only an exchange-up, he has the better pieces, he also has an extra pawn, and converting this position is quite easy. White can play his rook to d1, pawn to c3 and break with the move a4, when he would either win the a pawn or the d6 pawn. So black chose to resign in this position, but we saw how the barrier was created, how the white pawns and pieces interfered into the black's line of communication. I hope you are finding these lessons useful and instructive. Do comment below. Thanks for your time.